Hey guys, this is going to sound a little bit different. We're trying to do this over Discord because we have a guest with us today. Today's topic is we don't do small talk. We're doing a minisode, and we're calling it we don't do sports ball.
Picture. You heard something when the picture appeared. That works as long as you hear everybody for the most part.
Oh, am I? Oh my God! Give me 1 second. I realized what the fuck I did wrong. Can you hear them now? Miss Rice, say something.
Bananas.
Yep, there it is. I forgot to add the input capture to just the pod picture. Oops. So this VOD is screwed, but that just means we get to go down the rabbit hole.
Balls. Okay. So football.
For professionals.
Okay. So now that we are heard, maybe, possibly, we are clearly attempting this in a new manner because we are doing this over a Discord call. Because we have a special guest and we don't have the proper equipment quite yet for all of us to be heard in real life. Sorry, my son is grabbing for snacks, and push to talk doesn't like to work for me. So we have a very special guest today. Her name is La. She is my bestie and my maid of honor. She just got her wedding dress yesterday for her wedding, and she's super excited, and she looks so pretty. And we all know nothing about sports at all. So we don't do sports ball. And since today is finally the actual Super Bowl, we're covering badly.
Yeah, we literally know nothing about this. This is going to be a lot of eye-opening information, isn't it?
And to recap, because it got deleted before, we're talking about American football here, the one with the Hey Arnold shape, and not the rest of the world football where you actually use your feet. Yeah, because we don't know a whole bunch about it, and apparently it's actually this week is actually the Super Bowl, unlike I've thought for the last 3 weeks every weekend.
So, okay, I learned a thing a while ago because football, soccer has always been soccer, but then when it came to the US, we kept it as soccer. Hold on, I think we're getting a puppy interview here. Oh, okay, we're not getting the puppy interview quite yet. This is Tyler. This is La's baby. Oh. He's a sweet baby. He's just not up to being held into the camera.
He's shy.
He's shy. So, football has always been the name of football, except when it was rugby. It was, I don't know if it actually started out as rugby, but like soccer was always soccer, and then Europe was like, we don't want to call it soccer anymore because Americans have soccer, so we're going to call it football because we kick it with our feet. And then we were like, we've got our own football and it's pointy. And I'm still not entirely sure. Like, there's only one dude who kicks the ball with his feet, and I'm pretty sure everybody else gets in trouble for kicking the ball with their feet. So, yeah, I don't think anybody else is allowed to kick the ball with their feet.
I honestly don't know. It's been so long since I've seen any form of football because my dad talks about it all the time. I'm just kind of, I love you, I'll listen to you, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Escalator, you're absolutely right. The only reason to watch the Super Bowl is for the advertisements.
And snacks. There's lots and lots and lots of snacks. The snacks make it worth it. And like when I did used to kind of watch the Super Bowl because I had a boyfriend who was like, yeah, football. I would always root for like the team that nobody liked because I was like, aw, poor things. They're probably gonna lose. I should vote for them because that's what we do is we vote for them.
American underdog stories.
My push to talk is really making me mad. I gotta figure something out. But anyway, God, this is a real haywire episode, isn't it? It's a rough one.
We're professionals.
Super professional. So, okay, Roy, will you find out why the ball is pointy? Because that's what I want to know is why is the ball pointy? Because I know that like the least.
I guess it would have to do with something like with throwing. That's just my thought. Maybe it's like something with like trajectory or direction. I don't know.
So footballs used in the Gridiron style games have predominant points on both ends. The shape is generally credited to the official Hugh Shorty Ray, who introduced the new ball in 1934 as a way to make the forward pass more effective. Huh. Neat. So it helps with accuracy and throwing distance.
That way we don't have to like chuck it like a baseball. So what year was this? What did it look like before that? Like all I can picture, I mean, I feel like it was still probably kind of pointy, but I'm also kind of picturing like a basketball being chucked down the field. And that does not sound like fun.
Let's see. I don't know. Those are pretty pointy. Was it pigskin?
Pigskin gridiron. This is gridiron something.
Some Google food. Oh, so it was more rounded. There you go.
Look at that.
So it looks like yeah, that's cool. Okay, so if you can see and you're in the stream, they've actually got a really cool like evolution of what the football looked like and what it looks like now. And it basically started out looking like a coconut and then a coconut with stitching, and it just got longer and pointier. And I'm really glad we don't use that coconut anymore. What was inside of it, Roy? What was inside the coconut? Like, I feel like it was like rocks.
What do you mean?
Like, okay. First of all, I don't. Okay. So when you overinflate a football, it'll float away, according to the Patriots. I know very few things, and they usually involve overinflation and name facts of soccer football. Okay. So they are inflated now, but were they inflated before? Like, I feel like they didn't have a way of like compressing air into a coconut shaped leather pocket. You know what I mean?
They were inflated, yes.
Did they just use their lips? Like,
No, they used pumps. The air pump was invented before America was a thing. Oh, here we go down a rabbit hole. All right, when was the air pump invented? 1650. German scholar Otto von, I'm not even going to attempt that, Sprechen Sie Deutsch? He invented the air pump. So yes, I'm going to say the air pump is older than the football.
what were they using it for? Like in the 1600s? But tires? I don't know. What did they have?
Bellows are a type of air pump. They've been around since, before Christ.
Oh, see, you guys haven't seen this part where I'm suddenly like, oh shit, I'm dumb, and I didn't even think about the fact that is in fact an air pump.
Apparently, this guy also pioneered vacuum experiments.
The suck kind? Like vacuums like for your floor, or vacuums like where you put things and make them fall at the same speed?
It's a vacuum pump. It creates a vacuum in a chamber.
Okay.
Neat. I learned something new today. Back to football. We're a train wreck.
I am not looking forward to the editing process of this because I am having such a hard time with this stupid push to talk. We'll get there. We will absolutely get there. If I can. But okay, so they were basically inflating just pig balls.
Yeah.
Well,
Essentially.
yeah, pig balls. I did not mean for it to come out like that, but yeah, pig balls and throwing them at people.
Sounds about right. Apparently, American football came from soccer and rugby.
Okay.
It was first played in 1869 between two college teams, one of which was Princeton.
Of course it was Princeton. Was the other one Harvard or Oxford?
Rutgers.
That makes sense too. Okay.
Canadian football is apparently different.
Canadians have football?
Apparently.
So, escalator. Okay. You hate when we call your football soccer. Well, okay. I get that you guys don't like it to be soccer, but like, I don't know why. I looked this up a while ago about why it was called soccer, and it's got nothing to do with like the term socking the ball. It's like a Greek or Roman like origin, like etymology. Let soccer That's not going to help me. Let's try it this way. Okay. So, late 19th century shortening of a sock? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, this is what I said. This is the thing that I think I saw before. It wasn't us that named it soccer. It was England, and then they backed off and they were like, we're not going to call it soccer, blah, blah, blah. And they switched over not that long ago. Oh, we'll let husband have his seat back. He ran off for a second. We're looking up the etymology of soccer.
I'll just read this article real quick. Oh, okay. It's from a different set of rules. Football and rugby existed in different variations of the same game. So soccer was football, was rugby, and then when the rules changed, they evolved into their own separate sports.
So it's like Darwinism, but sports. They just went their own little family tree. So soccer, rugby, and football are all cousins?
Apparently, Sportsball.
Sportsball. I love the smell of sportsball in the morning.
So it sounds like we call football football because that's what it was originally called, and then the British were like, no, we're going to call this version football, and then the Americans were like, nah, we're going to call it soccer. This has been chaos. I'm loving it, though. I'm already working out how to make this more efficient for next time. If Miss Law is at her house on Discord, she doesn't have to be on push to talk, which makes it a little simpler. And then maybe Miss Roy can go upstairs to the studio, so she doesn't have to be pushed to talk, and I'll run the stream from here. Possibly.
That would be a dream. Okay, when did the Super Bowl start? We're on like Super Bowl XVIX. Yeah, all of our in case you didn't know, all of our Super Bowl for some reason is in Roman numerals.
January 15th, 1967.
It's only that old? That doesn't. It seems like it should be older than that, I guess.
We are apparently Super Bowl LV111. My Roman numerals are a bit rusty. It's like 400 or something, right? Why is it Roman numerals?
While he's looking that up, has your dad ever been to the Super Bowl since he's ate Super football? Hold on.
Okay, so my dad, he played college football. It's literally, he was the first member of his family to go to college because he played football. And he never went to the Super Bowl, but he did. He was from UConn. He's taken me to UConn games, and I just watched because my dad, he's very proud, and I just I have no idea what's going on, but I'm going to watch it. I'm just going to cheer for UConn.
Okay, so apparently the reason they use Roman numerals is to differentiate them from the other games during the season of the same year. So the Super Bowl gets Roman numerals while the rest of the games just get a year. So like you have Chieftains versus the Patriots in the preseason, and then you have them again at the Super Bowl. It will be Chieftains Patriots 2024. I don't actually know which teams. There's just the only two teams I could think of. But so Chieftains Patriots 2024 would be a pregame or a championship game, and then the actual like Super Bowl game will get a Roman numeral to make sure it's differentiated from any previous games of that year.
That explains to why we kept getting confused and thinking that there was Super Bowls on top of Super Bowls. Yeah, that. So okay, funny football story. I went to what's it called? So we play Super Bowl. We play football inside and outside, and when it's inside, it's called arena football. And I went to an arena football game one time with my father, and we were right behind the post, the giant tuning forks that they throw the football through or kick it through or something. And this guy from the team we were apparently not rooting for, decided to try and show off and flirt with me, and immediately screwed something up. He was supposed to be, I don't know, catching or throwing or tackling someone, I don't know, but he immediately screwed up what he was doing, and he's like, watch this. And then I'm like, oh, was that what I was supposed to be watching? And then he went away in a huff because he screwed up with flirting with me and with whatever he was just supposed to do.
I played football once. I was a running back. I don't really know the rules all too well, but I know that when they handed me the ball, I was supposed to run to the other end of the field, and I was pretty good at running. So, sorry, we're having children difficulties in the background. Most of this will be edited out if Miss Roy can figure out how to make this not, squirrels in a tumbler here. This is the most ADHD episode we've ever done. The goal is to not get tackled.
Yeah. So, wait, okay? Yeah, I'm off push or off mute. There's another version that we play that's really, really stupid and boring in school called flag football or touch football, and it takes away all of the good parts of football and just leaves you with the boring, stupid stuff. So you have to like yank a flag off of someone else's uniform, and it's just lame. And you're not allowed to like push anybody over, be mean, or anything like that. And I honestly, for me, the worst part about football is you spend your entire time trying to make it from one end to the other of the big old field, and every single time something happens, you have to stop, and then you have to go. But then you barely made it even a foot, and this is why I don't play football. I don't have patience.
So flag football is meant for kids, where they can't tackle people correctly, but some adults play it because, why play full contact sports? But flag football is pretty fun. It's more lighthearted than actual football. Americans get very, very, very into their football, like breaking people's knees with tackles into football. So playing flag football is a good way to get out, get active, have some fun with friends without that really athletic dude getting all jacked.
Tell that to my gym class.
Balkan games? Tell us more. What's the name of this Balkan game? Is it just football, like soccer?
Balkan jeans.
Oh, Balkan jeans. I'm an idiot.
Them some good jeans.
He's not an idiot. He's just blind. We need better classes.
Rugby?
I would play rugby. Rugby sounds fun.
I love this. Sport is considered the national pastime in Sweden. What the hell is sport? Is it sports in general? Because it just says sport. Football, floorball, horse sports, handball, golf, and gymnastics. Equestrian sports. What the fuck's a floorball? Oh, it's hockey. It's floor hockey.
I like floor hockey. Floor hockey is fun. But, okay, so sport isn't a sport in itself. It's just, I was actually going to ask you guys if sport was a sport and how you played sport and if sport was a sport in, do you guys have gym class in Sweden?
That's a good question.
Brandy?
Bandy.
Bandy. Jesus Christ.
You can't read shit today, can you?
Someone said Jesus Christ.
I freaking love you. I thought you were going for your new name was Brandy, not Jesus Christ.
Brandy, baby. Bandy. We call it bandy. What are we calling bandy? Is that soccer? Gym class?
No. Shut up, Escalator. Don't be mean to me. I don't know why you guys wouldn't have gym class. Maybe because gym class sucks. I hate gym class. Yes, floor hockey. We did play floor hockey. We actually played floor hockey a couple of times with my field hockey team because our field was flooded and we still needed to practice, so we just took all our socks off and put them on the end of our hockey sticks and played floor hockey in the gym so the gym coach wouldn't yell at us and scratch up their floor.
I just realized this is probably one of the first times I've had my hair down on stream.
Why is it called bandy? Like,
oh, bandy's this appears to be ice hockey.
For us, yeah.
Yeah, for us this is ice hockey. But that doesn't surprise me that Sweden would have ice hockey. But the sticks are shaped slightly different.
do you guys get to, okay, like, we didn't get to do ice hockey in gym class. Do you guys actually have, like, ice hockey rinks that you can use and not be lame like our schools? Hold up.
Bandy is a winter sport and ball sport played by two teams wearing ice skates on a large ice surface, either in or outdoors. That sounds awfully like bandy is ice hockey. Sweden and Russia Bandy World Championships is on ice. Or is this like a... Oh, okay, so we call it hockey.
But they have it,
So
okay,
floor
so
hockey,
bandy is done with a ball. So it's cold floor hockey or very cold field hockey.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It is a ball. Ball is life.
Are there what the heck's it called? Do you get to fist fight like you do in ice hockey? Because that's the best part of ice hockey.
I think we triggered Escalator.
Oh no.
I've never seen him write so many caps before.
That's a lot of caps.
Okay, so hockey with the ball, either on ice or on floor or in a field, is bandy, not to be confused with brandy. But with a puck, it's ice hockey. Gotcha. Okay. Seems overly complicated.
We're gonna get this someday, guys. I promise.
Oh, no play is allowed behind the goals in bandy, but ice hockey you can play behind the goals.
Roy can't even see that there's no R in Brandy, so he's gonna realize it's a ball and not a puck.
Bandy, not brandy. You said brandy too. Aha.
Wait, what did I say?
You said brandy. There's no R in brandy.
Shit.
Someone clip that quick.
You know what I mean.
I'm learning so much about the sports ball.
Okay, so what's everybody's favorite sport while we're in here? I like to play field hockey, which is bandy in grass and a little bit less cold. And they finally added helmets, but it's stupid. I don't like the helmets. But I prefer to watch ice hockey because I get to scream at people and not get stared at. What about you, La?
I don't know. Like, I don't really watch or play any type of sport. It never just interested me. The thing I got closest to was dog showing because that is considered a sport. But I got out of that. Very expensive. But yeah, I really don't play. I really don't watch sports, to be honest with you.
I like that one where all the guys in medieval armor with swords all get into a pit and swing at each other. I don't remember what it's called.
It's well, it's the reenactment anachronism, the Society for some sort of fist fighting anachronism. Society for anachronistic fist fights. I don't know, but I watched a dude hit another dude in the head with a frying pan while wearing a knight's helmet this morning. So I think we should do.
The organization without a cool acronym?
I think that's just epic.
I'm Googling it now on a second or third or fourth screen, trying to figure out what it was called. The world goes nuts when it's time for the soccer football. The soccer. I'd forgotten how to talk. The soccer Superbowl. World Cup.
World Cup.
I called the Super Bowl like the football championship or something, football Olympics or something like that the other day. So I was like, I can't remember what this is. But you kick it and you throw it and you I don't know. It's the only one without bats.
I don't know. I don't really do Sportsball.
Hi, Chewy. Hold on. I gotta get off push to talk.
Hi, Chewy.
Hi, Chewy.
Chewy, we stole your wife.
She's our special guest today. Hey, Chewy, what kind of sports do you like or pretend to like?
Currently, your dog's trying to eat my son.
It's going very well.
Or is our son trying to eat the dog? Dun, dun, dun. Chewy, what do you like for sports-ish or something like that?
Or anybody in chat, for that matter. Give us some cool sports to look up. Ostrich racing? Oh, we gotta Google that.
Is that really a thing?
Escalator Eddie Hall is king.
You know, I was just thinking, maybe we will post this as a Patreon special. Maybe we'll put the minisodes up on Patreon kind of regularly since this is fucking chaos and going to be a nightmare. So that yeah, the bonus incentive for Patreon members.
Oh my god, yep, there's a jockey on an ostrich for sure. He doesn't seem happy about it.
They literally ride ostriches. Holy God.
Hold on, there's gotta be a video.
Yeah, we need a video of this.
Oh,
Old Spice shampoo smells great and helps.
Shut up, Old Spice.
There you go. Number 3, Stephen Curry, very rambunctious. Great start for
Commentary over the ostrich racing.
Look at he looks like he's
It's one of
drunk.
the funniest.
I love that they just like, okay, they release them. Everyone falls off of their goddamn ostrich, and then basically just shoot them towards their little bird kennel. Oh my, what in the?
You see the scene right here?
What country is this?
Barry, is that?
Probably Australia. Where's Canterbury Park? Okay, now we're going down a rabbit hole.
I hear you, Escalator. I hear you.
Africa.
That appears to be Minnesota. Let's get directions.
Yeah, because that's normal.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've been near there.
Minnesota, don't you know?
It's such a Minnesota thing.
yeah, seems about right.
I wonder if they go chasing after salads and hot dish when they release the ostriches. That's what's waiting for them in their bird kennels.
Very nice.
Directly into Minnesota. It skipped all the other states. It went Africa. Oh, Minnesota. Also, Roy, Escalator seems to have beef with your choice of strongmen.
Oh, the mountain, huh? You guys want to hear me butcher that name?
Do it.
Hapfor Julius Bjornsson.
Want to hear me butcher it a little bit less? If I can get close enough to see it. For, I don't know if it's a J sound, Julius Bjornsson. I know that part. Bjornsson.
Ostrich racing, that's a new one. Anybody else in chat have weird and interesting sports? There was a boxing match? Wait, Eddie Hall boxed someone? Let me try to copy this guy's name and I'll Google him. Oh, it's this guy. I know this guy. He was on Man Food Beard. He's a big dude.
He's the one that what were they eating? Like subs or something? Or pizza? It was the pizza episode.
I don't know. They were eating a lot of food, though. I just like Eddie Hall because he seems like a genuinely good dude. Anywho. Well, have you seen The Mountain? I'd lose if I boxed The Mountain. I can't fault the man for it. His name is literally The Mountain.
As husband just said, this has just evolved into talking to chat, and I'm here for it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Fireball Soccer. Okay, we're gonna hold up. Okay, what did we say Fireball Soccer was? Well, we're gonna look this up real quick.
Soccer? Like, what's happening?
We talked about this the other day, ironically. Oh yeah, they play soccer with a fireball.
That looks so safe. I love it.
I'm here for it.
Isn't it a coconut that's on fire?
Yeah, when we looked it up, so originally it was a coconut on fire to play it with.
These men have no leg hair, guaranteed.
The smell.
I mean, it's effective to remove it.
Oh, God.
What happens when the burning fluid wears off? Do they have to like pause the game, re-soak it in gasoline, light it back on fire, and then continue? Wait a second.
Straight.
Oh, okay. The town is called Fireballs. Or something. I thought I could have sworn that said middle school fireball soccer team.
Start them young.
Just cover it in napalm. Just cover it in Vaseline, and then you won't have to worry about it going out. And then even if it lands in a pond, you won't have to worry about it going out. Okay, my darling listeners. Since this is a mini-sode and there's an ad that's about to roll in just a minute or two, we are going to call it, and we may be doing, hopefully, a full-size-isode after this. So until then, you can catch this on Patreon, because this is going to be a nightmare. We are on Twitch and all of your streaming platforms for full-size episodes. We have Discord. We have a Patreon if you want to help us out. Yes, Escalator is our Patreon supporter. We give shout-outs to our Patreon supporters and lovely background chaos like this. We've got merch. I'm going to be adding more merch soon. Anything else, Roy, that you can... Oh, we're on Twitter. Miss Roy on Twitter. Royal Color Games on Twitter. And we don't do small talk on Twitter.
Instead of all that, just click this link I just put in the chat that has all of our stuff listed, with the exception of Miss Roy's.
Well, poo-poo on you. Okay. We will talk to you very soon. Thank you for joining us, Miss Law.
You're welcome.
We'll iron out the bugs with a new format. And then, yeah, we'll try to do this again.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do this again.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye. We're all waving.
Hey, you've reached WDDST Podcast with Miss Roy and Royal Color Games. We can't come to the phone right now, but if you love what you heard, make sure you rate, review, and subscribe on your favorite listening platform. Stay connected to us on Twitter and catch us live on Twitch at Royal Color Games 1. Craving more chaos? Visit our website, wddstpod.wixsite.com/we don't do small talk. for merch and other updates. Support for this podcast comes from listeners like you and us right now. Join our Patreon to keep this mess going and to get more bonus goodies. Until next time, embrace knowledge and embrace chaos. Oh, and if you have an episode suggestion for us, leave a message after the beep at wdstpod@gmail.com.